Once upon a time in the heart of Africa, there lived a young girl named Abena. Abena was known throughout her village for her incredible beauty. Her skin was as dark as polished ebony, her eyes sparkled like stars in the night sky, and her smile could light up the faces of even the gloomiest days. But beyond her captivating looks, Abena possessed a heart of gold. She was kind, compassionate, and always ready to lend a helping hand to those in need. One day, while walking through the forest, Abena stumbled upon an injured bird. Its wing was twisted at an unnatural angle, and it struggled to breathe. Without hesitation, she picked up the bird and gently cradled it in her hands. As she carried it home, she thought about how she could help this helpless creature. She cleaned its wound and made a small nest for it to rest. Then she sat by the nest, patiently waiting for the bird to recover. Day after day, she brought the bird food and water and sang to it softly to keep it calm. The bird, initially weak and scared, slowly began to heal under Abena's tender care. It would chirp and flutter its wings, eager to fly away. But Abena knew that it wasn't ready yet. She continued to care for the bird until its wing had fully healed and it was strong enough to fly again. The day came when the bird was fully recovered. Abena took it back to the forest and stood by a tree, ready to release it. The bird chirped once more, cocking its head as if to say thank you. And then it soared into the sky, disappearing into the vast blue above. From that day forward, the bird became a regular visitor to Abena. Whenever it spotted her in the village, it would swoop down from the sky and perch on her shoulder, sharing stories of its adventures. It also brought her little gifts, shiny pebbles and colorful feathers it found on its travels. Their friendship was a sight to behold, a testament to the kindness that had brought them together. But this enchanting tale took a darker turn. The village elder, a man consumed by greed and power, learned about the bird's connection to Abena. Consumed by envy, he wanted the bird for himself. He approached Abena, offering her a trade. He would give her a beautiful golden necklace in exchange for the bird, but Abena refused. She couldn't bear the thought of the bird suffering or being caged. The elder, enraged by her refusal, used his influence to turn the villagers against Abena. They came to her house demanding that she hand over the bird. When she resisted, they dragged her to the village square. There, under the elder's orders, they built a tall pyre. They intended to sacrifice the bird, believing it would bring them good fortune and wealth. Abena watched in horror as they approached the pyre with the bird. Her heart pounded in her chest. She had to do something, anything, to save her friend. With tears streaming down her face, she stepped forward and offered herself in place of the bird. The villagers were taken aback by her bravery. Some whispered in disapproval, but the elder silenced them. He saw only one obstacle between him and the supposed blessings of the bird, and that was Abena. He commanded that she be tied up and thrown into the fire. As the flames licked at her, Abena closed her eyes tight, waiting for the searing pain. But it never came. She opened her eyes to the most incredible sight. The bird, with a fierce determination in its eyes, swooped down and unleashed a powerful blast of fire from its beak. The flames engulfed the elder and the villagers, causing them to run for their lives. Abena, unharmed, rushed to the bird, cradling it close. The bird, exhausted, nuzzled its head against her, its body trembling slightly. Together they watched as the flames died down, leaving behind only ashes and the stench of burning flesh. In the aftermath, Abena cared for the bird until it regained its strength. When it was well enough, they flew away from the village, leaving behind the memories of the horror that had unfolded. They soared high above the clouds, the wind rushing through their feathers and hair. Below them, the world looked tiny and insignificant. In that moment, Abena realized that her bond with the bird went beyond friendship. It was a connection that transcended species, a bond forged in the fires of adversity. As they journeyed across the vast African sky, Abena and the bird encountered many wonders. They visited hidden waterfalls tucked away in remote jungle clearings and feasted on sweet fruits that grew on trees with silver leaves. They befriended other animals who were amazed by the bird's healing powers and Abena's compassion. But even as they reveled in these joys, a part of Abena yearned for her home. She missed her family and the familiar sights and sounds of her village. She knew that no matter where they went, they would always be connected by their shared experience. So eventually, they returned to find that the village had been rebuilt. The people who had tried to harm her and the bird had all left, and the villagers had started anew. Overjoyed to be back, Abena and the bird were welcomed as heroes. The villagers had learned from their mistakes, and now valued kindness and compassion above all else. Abena became the village's healer, using the knowledge she gained from caring for the bird to help others. The bird, in turn, became the guardian of the village, watching over them from the sky and protecting them from harm. And so their story serves as a reminder to us all that true strength comes not from power or greed, but from kindness and compassion. To always stand up for what is right, no matter how difficult it may seem, and to never lose hope, no matter how dark things may appear. For just as Abena and the bird faced their fears and triumphed over adversity, we too can overcome any challenge that comes our way if we have courage and determination on our side. Now here's a little secret. Have you ever wondered why the sky is blue? Or where do clouds come from? If you want to learn more about our amazing world, subscribe for more videos. You can also ask us any questions you have about nature. We'll answer all of them in our future videos, so keep asking and keep learning with us. Now here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that ladybirds are not actually birds? They're actually beetles. Can you name another insect that's not actually a bug? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Stay curious and keep exploring. Who knows what amazing discoveries await you next?